right, this is bad. I gotta get over there. Okay. That guy's not worth fighting. I got 1 bullet left. And this is getting progressively worse. What time is it? Hold on. Yeah, it's 7 o'clock, and I'm kind of fucked in a lot of ways. Now is the time to run around run around the side streets to keep an eye out, to stay safe, to duck into as many buildings as possible. There's gonna be a lot of these fucking rats everywhere. It's gonna be a bad time, and I'm running out of money too. Like, I had a ton of money before, and it is slowly going away. I'm down to what? Oh shit! There's another guy. Fuck. He's not even gonna go after that rat. That fucking flamethrower guy's ignoring it. Thanks, dude. There we go. I'll do your job for you, you prick. Alright, yeah, so I gotta go talk to Peter and see what the fuck is going on. This is the worst. Oh, no. This infection shit is everywhere. Oh, fuck. You know, this infection that's going on, it's just like the flu that's the super flu has finally happened. I think I got the flu like twice already this year. So it's happening, like we're all fucked. It's all gonna be going downhill from here. We have finally, with all the antibacterial soap that we use, we have finally created it. We've created the super plague. Now we're gonna reap the... Oh shit. It's gonna be something bad. We're gonna reap the benefits, I guess, of this super plague. It's bad times. Okay, here we go. Let's try and go into this apartment real quick. I'm gonna go talk to Peter. Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So, I'm taking it he's not here. Alright. Well, let's go save. Name. Let's establish your identity first. I'm Bachelor Dankovsky, an authorized representative of the Inquisitor, head of the sanitary staff. Your company commander should have informed you. Right. So what are you here for? I'm here on assignment from General Block. Report the situation. Our immediate commanding officer is Captain Logan, commander of the 15th Company. He is in charge of investigating the attack on the Flamethrowers Corps' sanitary patrols. Fuck. All right. So you're telling me that General Block has no authority over you? He'll be excited to find out. We're going to find the offender sooner or later anyway. We already have tactical data suggesting that one of the offenders is hiding in the ruined building in the central part of the town and is presenting armed resistance. I suggest you cooperate in his arrest, or else. But Peter is not guilty. He couldn't have murdered a person. Uh-oh. Let's see. Aglaia has taken an interest in the polyhedron. Let's see. Is that it? So they decided to, let's see. She says that it's too unusual to exist, yet there it stands. No mere imaginary construct. How can she dismiss it so easily, what with all the children living inside? Only Peter Stamatin, the architect of the tower, will have the answers to the puzzle. So they decided to get rid of Peter after all. What does Andre have to say on the matter? I like to hear him boast of how he cares for his emotionally fragile sibling. I must find Peter before he does anything reckless, like burn any evidence of his work. He must be hiding somewhere in town, but where? I'm gonna guess the pub. That seems to be where he likes to hang out, so that's typically where you find him. Let's see if my thought is correct. Andre Stamatin's pub. Let's go look that up and see if we can find him. All right, so we're going down that way. God, the other two. So, as you know, the adhere. Let me see. People are. Let's see. So I got to keep all these people alive. So I can't let them take out Peter because he's one of my bound. So if he's gone, I lose the game. My argument will fail. It's a game about arguments. That's beautiful. That's what makes it art, is that it's got an... Do you know the important part of trying to make art is the argument. You gotta make an argument, and then you have real art. Did you know that? That's Art 101. I'm gonna be... Do you want to learn how to be an art YouTube artist? Just ask me. I'll let you know the details. I'll tell you all the tips and tricks on being a true YouTube artist. By the way, thumbnails, you know, there's an artistry to thumbnails that you really have to learn and have to get used to, you know? Alright, god damn it, is he gonna be here? Yes! I wonder where he is, huh? I wonder where the, Anyways, no, hold on, stop talking. I wonder where the alcoholic is. I don't know. I don't know where the alcoholic would be. There's that guy. This guy's an alcoholic. These guys look rough. This chick looks, used.
What's brewing at the Kynes? They say 5 people are living there instead of 3 these days.
The Kynes, is that how they say it? I've been saying Canes, but they're saying Kynes? That's how you're supposed to pronounce it? They said there's only 2 living there. Oh, just the person I wanted to see. We've had quite an adventure here. My knife loves strife. It has a gripe with the type filled with tripe. So tell me, what would be best? Should I drag my little brother over here to always have him by my side? Or rather move to his place? That's grief ease, isn't it? You're talking just like him. The type filled with what? How did you put it? I was actually quoting Grief. He loves this kind of folk say, claims it attracts luck to weapons and averts malicious spells. Taking lives is disturbing, you know. Anyone who dares do that will get their just desserts. I know that from experience. Whom did you kill? You see, my dear brother has seen pink elephants. He's talking to bottles. The conversation seemed to be enlightening too. He mostly does the listening, and so he got it into his head. As far as I understood, he decided that he was at his limit and wanted to try his luck. Is he in crisis? Let me guess, it started yesterday. He's been getting uncanny ideas. He wanted to pay visits to all his early, works. I mean the ugly ruins, the stairways to heaven that are scattered around town. He said he needed to find the ideal place for something, and I have no idea what he has in mind. Alright, so what about the adventure? He broke loose and ran outside, wild and disoriented. Fell across some soldiers. I've been told he had been preparing to leave his humble abode beforehand. Someone's heard the ruckus. Thankfully, I got there in time. He managed to provoke the Royal Riflemen somehow, so they started clubbing him, and then, well, you know me. How many? 3 flamethrower-wielding freaks, and an officer. I see. What can I say? Well done, Andre Stamerton, you heartless bastard. Why did you leave him alone? What's wrong with you? I'll just deal with everything that needs to be dealt with, and that's it. I'm never leaving him again. All our lives we've been persecuted for being extraordinary. As soon as genius sets foot out of his house, he's immediately struck by lightning. You must know that. We're birds of a feather, you and us. But why? This is better. Yes, this is true. I could have easily been in your shoes. Oh, is that it? What? Hold on. I don't think that's how that was supposed to go.
Yes.
Let's see. So he said that he was at his... Oh, he was at the Stairways to Heaven. I think that's one of them. I thought it was very Bachelor-esque to go, hey, yeah, you know what? I am fucking special. I got nothing to hide. I understand. You know, every time, as soon as I came to this town, people just started, like, yelling at me and getting mad at me. They think I'm something. First they love me, then they hate me because of how special I am. Because I'm not saving their lives. I understand that all too well myself, you know, being special, you know, it sets your life apart. It does something special to you. It changes your life, but not always in a good way, being special. It's my cross to bear, you know, and I bear it very well. I'm not trying to be, this isn't an ego boost, okay? I'm just being honest. You know, I'm just trying, like, I try to speak in terms of reality, and the reality is, you know, I'm fucking special, and I handle it well. I handle that particularly well. Better than a lot of other people, I might say. All right, let's save this right now. Oh, shit. Come on. There we go. Send me the dark blue flame. I desire to burn down not in earthly, but in heavenly fire. So please, do bring me the spicy spirit. Bring me my smoky, dense, odorous sap. I want to burn myself in twin. You look like hell, mate. So you've changed your mind and become the master of cremations after all. Is this how you want to die? Silence. Listen to my confession. I'd rather confess to you than to her. Listen, and I shall tell you of what I managed to create. When I studied architecture for the longest time, I remained passive and didn't do or make anything at all, except observations. It always seemed to me that any house is so much more than walls, a hearth and a roof. I'm listening. At last I realized that any building is an edifice, a concurrence of planes, lines, rhythms, and temperatures that can become a perfect vessel for a soul. Not a human soul, no, a bigger one. The soul that no man can communicate with yet, for it has no shape, cycle, or voice. Are you referring to an intelligent being? I don't know. Neither did I know or experience the soul back then. I only sensed its existence and loved it in advance. When my passion reached its zenith, I realized I just couldn't live like that anymore. I wanted to speak its tongue. I wanted to touch it. Go on. And so I gradually began to try. I started to design buildings that were not buildings, chambers that people couldn't live in. Everyone thought that I was either a madman or a joke. Only my brother believed in me. He and the few that were privy to my secret. They knew that my designs were not intended for men, but rather for this wondrous soul. And what came out of that? Finally, I understood what I was on the right track. I knew I discovered an insane but genuine feature that only a lover can feel. And I knew I was striking true. I constructed project after project, but all of them contravened the laws of earthly physics and geometry. Seems like my beloved soul was unlikely to find a permanent shelter on Earth. Why? Chimeras. They were all chimeras. Nobody would have allowed me to even model them, if not for Nina the Wild. Oh, that's when my brother and I met her. She married Victor, went to live here and provided me with everything. The place, the materials, the working hands, and most importantly, a heart's willing to believe in miracles. What do you mean? I mean that buildings demand people. Moreover, they demand the people that would demand those buildings back. Museum showpieces, models, abstractions, mind games, they're all not my cups of twin. Nina gave me a whole living town. A town aching and craving to go heavenswards, to the stars. A town desperately hungering for a crown. The crown I've given to it. Is that so? I've built from it prisms and mirrors. I've managed to focus them to capture the perfect trick of the light and dream. That's right. I'm a trick master, the ultimate magician. I've focused the aura of magic just like a lens focused sun rays. And now the town is dying, poisoning my precious wreath, my crystal bud, my focus. So what can your polyhedron really do? I cannot put it into words. It's only been tested by the children yet. If you ask them, they tell you that it brings their dreams to life, plays their games, daydreams with them, transport them into someone else's fantasies. Heard anything about it? I have. But the Canes could tell you even more. They'd tell you this is a vessel that can hold the most precious substance of all. The focus of a soul. But even they cannot understand what they've been granted, neither can I. And I will never ever be able to repeat it. I'm dead. So this is suicide. It is. See, I was smart enough to take the designs of my creations to the painting, to the parting. Give them to me. As a keepsake. Old boy. I'm thirsty, old boy. Bring me 5 bottles of Twin, and you can have the designs. No one would be able to decipher them anyway, and if they do, no one would build it. Fine. I'll bring them to you. Wait for me and don't do anything stupid. I'll be back soon. Alright, so Peter's gone fucking mad, and he wants to get real drunk. Oh boy, okay. Let's see if I can sneak through. Yes. Okay, good. Now I won't die. So I need to go. Okay, so I need Twirn, so I'm probably gonna have to... okay. I got 2 choices. I gotta either go to this pub or I've gotta go to over here. So let's see which one. So the polyhedron... So the children are using it. It's like a little play toy for them. They go in there and it will like sort of create what they think up. It plays with them. It manifests it and it transports them and it's like it's like a living holodeck in a certain sense. At least that's how the kids are using it, as far as I've seen. And but it's like it's an organic one that can think as well. It's got a soul. But it's meant to house a soul too, right? Let's talk to these losers. We got Twirn. That's Twirn. Ah, shit. Let's see. I got some of these I can sell. Let's keep one. That's good. But I need more though. Fuck, I only got 3. Where can I get some more?
Oh,
yeah, whatever. Amen, amen. Amen. So I need Twirn. How do I get some more Twirn? A strong infusion of the Exotica. Maybe up here. It's probably up here. I could probably go. I think the drugstores might sell some Twirn too, so I'm gonna check there and see if I can get some. Oh my god, Peter, you're making a big old mess. So, but we're gonna get the blueprints to the actual polyhedron itself. So we're gonna be learning a lot about the polyhedron, and so you learn a little bit about all this stuff, these different things, depending on the character you're playing. Like the Haruspecs, you're gonna learn more about the temerity, the abattoir, sort of what's going on in the meat of this. Whereas Bachelor's game is more centered around the polyhedron. All right, let's see if this works. And of course, you know, like as the story is going on, technically the other characters' stories are running at the same time, but it's a little bit different because each one is sort of set to. Each one is sort of it changes based on the story that needs to be told. I don't have any twirn. Wait, what are those? Delta tablets. Ooh, that's what I want. Some of those. Large doses cause negligible harms. Let's see, beta tablets. Oh shit! Should I sell that? Fuck, dude. Yeah, I think that's good. Ah, here we go. Okay. There's my immunity. Boom. All right, I think that should be good for the rest of the day, for the rest of the game, actually. Okay. So that's not gonna work. Man. So I'm gonna have to go around. All right, so I'm gonna have to go. I gotta find some more twirns somewhere. I don't know who has any. Shit.